Everything else looks pretty normal. They mentioned that his liver might be a little enlarged. It's hard to tell on an x-ray if it's all liver or if part of his spleen is overlying that. His liver values in November were very slightly elevated, so I doubt there's any primary liver issue going on. But on this other view, let me show you. So again, same part of his body, just a different area, or different. So we turn him up on his back and shoot the beam through the middle of him. And again, his bladder's sitting here. There's nothing that looks like a stone in there. But if we compare the two sides of the body wall, it's a little bit subtle. But you see over here on the right side, it does look like there's some disruption. It just doesn't look the same. You see how this is a nice homogeneous line, and over here there is sort of a break, and it widens and gets a little less. Yes, I do see that. Less distinct, and you know, so that isn't conclusive by any means, but I think it's more likely a hernia still. Yeah,
I've been rattling my brain over this from the get-go, and that's the only thing I'm coming to is.
Yeah, I mean, you know, again.
Yeah, the reason why I didn't go 100% is like I always thought a hernia would hamper him or.
Yeah, dogs. You know, dogs aren't big complainers. So even if he knows it's there and it's not, and you know, if it's not going to make him limp, he's not going to complain about it.
And he hasn't. I mean,
I know he didn't seem to mind when I messed with it. It's not painful or anything. So.
Yeah, he's fully active. I'll throw the ball all day. He'll keep going for it. So.
I mean, if it was like purple and it was painful, then obviously, you know, we'd be signing him up for surgery tomorrow.
Exactly.
The fact that it's not any of those things, I still think it needs to be addressed.
Yeah.
But, you know, we could wait a week or two or a month even.
Any reason why he will be peeing blood?
Well, okay, so he didn't have any blood in his urine today. Now, you know, if it's intermittent, it's possible he could have a urinary tract infection, or it could have something to do with a hernia. You know, if intermittently one of his ureters gets stuck out in that hernia, that could cause some blood in his urine sometimes. And then there's always a chance that he's got some kind of stress cystitis, right? Let me see what the UA from the lab tells us, because if there's crystals there, then that could cause some intermittent bleeding, I imagine.